Interesting question for biology. So the question is saying figure 2.1 shows the human digestive system. So we have the esophagus where peristalsis occurs. Once you ingest the food, peristalsis is going to occur in the esophagus because it has the circular muscles as well as the longitudinal muscles that move in a wave-like manner. Then we have the stomach here that is involved in the storage or temporal storage of food, as well as production of intrinsic factors as well as hydrochloric acid. Alright, apart from that one, it also produces gastrin. Then also have the pancreas, which is involved in exocrine function as well as endocrine. During endocrine, for endocrine it releases two hormones, glucagon and insulin. For exocrine, it releases pancreatic juice, which involves in digestion of carbohydrates as well as lipids. For example, pancreatic amylase and pancreatic lipase. So ingestion takes place at the mouth. So we have, let me say ingestion, not egestion, but ingestion takes place at the mouth. Then also have W, which is representing small intestine. So the small intestines, they have the brush border enzymes as well as the microvilli. So these microvilli, they help in the absorption of nutrients. In short, in the small intestine, that is where now you're going to find the absorption of nutrients. Then we have the large intestine here, which is also known as colon. So in the colon, that is where the absorption, not the absorption, but absorption of water and electrolytes takes place, like sodium, potassium, all those chlorides. They are absorbed in the colon, known as the large intestine. Then X is called the anus, and this one is the rectum. So for the anus, it is useful for egestion. So there's a difference between ingestion and digestion. Ingestion is taking food into the buccal cavity. Then egestion is the removal of undigested food via the anus. So from figure 2.1, select the letter where ingestion, not ingestion but egestion occurs. So that is X at the anus. Then pancreatic juice is formed. So pancreatic juice is formed at W, which is the pancreas. Then the villi are present. So microvilli, they are present at W. Important for the absorption of nutrients, isn't it? Then the stomach produces hydrochloric acid. States two functions of the hydrochloric acid. Number one, changing the acidic environment. So we are going to find that the stomach is acidic. This is because it allows the activation of other enzymes like pepsinogen, from pepsinogen into pepsin for it to be active. So it is very important to activate pepsin, from pepsinogen. So the inactive form of pepsin is pepsinogen. Then apart from that one, the same hydrochloric acid or the acidity of the stomach allows to kill bacteria or bacterium which has been ingested with food. So you can just say to kill bacteria, not bacteria, but bacteria or bacterium. So you have to take note of that. Bacterium or bacteria. So ingested with food or invade with food. Invade with food. Then describe the role of the liver in digestion as well as in assimilation. So digestion, you are breaking down food. So it can be physically or chemically. So physically, we are using teeth. Chemically, you are using enzymes. But in terms of the digestion, the liver is important in that it breaks down the worn-out cells, like digestion of red blood cells as well as breakdown of hormones. So you can just say breakdown of hormones or used up hormones. Breakdown of used up hormones. So these hormones, they are chemical messengers that are transported in blood to target organs that where it has effect or effects. And then in terms of assimilation, we are talking about the usage of the food which has been absorbed into the bloodstream or into the cells. So for example, if the liver absorb the amino acid, those amino acids are going to be converted into proteins, and the excess amino acids are going to be deaminated to form urea. So usually urea is formed in the liver, not in the kidney. That is one thing that you need to understand. So you can talk of deamination of excess amino acid. Even that one, it can be fall under digestion. But here we're just going to say converting amino acid into proteins. Conversion. So we can say conversion of amino acids into protein. Amino acids into proteins. Then from there we're done. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe for more videos.